Hola, ¿qué tal? Saludos, bienvenidos a Gunner Games y a otro vídeo de Deponia Doomsday, donde por fin hemos llegado a Quebec, donde se supone que se produce el bucle continuamente. Hemos atravesado todo un camino de agujeros para poder llegar aquí. Y nada, no sé si esto ya significa cerca del final, ¿no? Ya que hemos llegado. Estamos en la guarida del elefante. Bueno, ya tengo mis dudas si va a ser Cletus y Openbot. Ya es que como no han aparecido en el juego, no sé. Bueno, Cletus sí, pero es que ha sido muy breve también.
Okay, now we know the point in time.
Do we?
Sí, lo sabemos.
Come on, we don't have any time to lose.
Then please, no opera.
What's an opera?
Oh, I'll explain later.
Ignorante Rufus. Bueno, supongo que aquí vamos a parar al mismo sitio. Nada por aquí. Oh.
And now, full speed ahead! Ah! They're distracted. Good thing.
Eso, vámonos. Sigue siendo... ¿Qué
Footnicks. That
coño?
was demeaning. And now he's gone and stolen our Umux as well.
We are stuck here.
No problem. I've got a plan. And you see that thing there? I think it's some kind of Nix pox.
And they use this sort of fufnu here, do they?
They won't get far if I activate it. Sooner or later, they will be forced to come back here.
Are you sure? Who knows how often we have done this already?
Not often enough, obviously. Otherwise, they would have brought our Umux back long ago.
Sounds logical. But how do we use that machine?
I think we just need to turn that crank.
No, stop! Completely wrong!
Elefantes dentro de un elefante.
Rufus, don't!
That's him! That's him!
Have you brought our Umux back?
The time pod? Not directly.
Then I'm just going to have to crank again.
Aha! So it was you all the time.
You have to stop. You don't know the chaos you're causing.
Who are you anyway?
We come from the future. We are from Utox. In your language, Utopia.
Utopia?
As in,
Anda.
the utopia that the Elysians wanted to reach by blowing up Deponia?
That plan was doomed to failure.
Because we're gonna stop it.
Yes, you will. But your people will manage to reach us one day.
It has been preordained.
At least it used to be. We just wanted to sniff a bit of historical air. Just observing, not interfering. But when we returned to our time, there was no Utox anymore. The spaceship that you call Elysium had launched and had crashed into our planet, killing everybody. That's why we returned, to fix the cause.
We wanted to re-establish the original timeline.
But then you stole our Umux, compromising the whole space-time continuum.
Everything must remain just how it once happened.
It is obvious that this timeline here is already too damaged. We have to use your Nixbox so you can return our Umux to us.
No. You can't just put everything back the way it was at the start now. You have no idea what it took to even get this far.
Even if it takes as Zizzy Arden goes, you're bound to manage it sometime. Keep back. I am going to activate the Nixbox now.
Okay, I give up. But, let me do that. You'll just break it.
Very well. But just you dare to take us for a ride on your tusks. Then your girlfriend will be reduced to Moxo Poxo.
Moxo Poxo.
Anything but that.
Utópicos.
Utopians! Holy schmoly.
Why is this taking so long?
Does the term stalling mean anything to you?
Of course. I grew up Mongolingual.
Aha. And was it a happy childhood?
Work. Now!
Do you actually know what you're doing?
Oh, please. By now, you should really know me well enough.
So you don't, do you?
Not in the slightest.
Well then, chaka.
Sí, desde luego el juego te mete en el papel de Rufus porque no tengo ni zorra de qué hacer. Cero bot. Aquí ya había volado la casa.
He's back in Nilbot mode. Ah, damn it. I really could have used the spare parts from the previous loop. Piece of crap. Huh? What's this? A secret compartment for spare parts? That's impossible.
Ah, bien, eso tengo esto,
The
estrangulador.
throttle limiter. Piece of crap.
No sale más. Vale, la manivela. Válvula potenciadora.
Mechronicle built that in to extend the time reset. Ah, I think my Rufus sense is starting to tingle.
Supongo que tengo que cambiar la pieza antes de dar la palanca, no sé.
What are you up to?
Don't panic. I know what I'm doing.
Sí, no tengo más.
Hopefully it will have the desired effect.
Ni siquiera sé yo cuál va a ser, pero vale.
So, done.
At last.
Now everything will remain.
The way it happened before. Exactly. Watch out.
Where are we?
No time to explain. We have to hurry. Come on, we can
Hey.
still catch it.
Se me ha ido.
Catch? What? Catch what? Catch why?
Come on!
Uy. Ah, no me liéis más, por favor.
And now, full speed ahead!
Ay, Dios.
Ah! Oops, guess that was reverse.
Please be careful. My motion sickness is...
Yeah. Relax while you hold on tight! Yahoo!
Ajá.
Ow!
Oh, great. What now?
I think we've bought ourselves a little time. Now, if no more major accidents happen, then...
Rufus! Rufus, say something!
Holy Hugo! Rufus, everything okay?
La llegada de Macrónica.
Mechronicle. Look, Goal. It's Mechronicle.
Who is Goal? And what are you doing here in the middle of the road? You were going to set the elephant trap up.
Yeah, but then everything turned out differently. We stole the Utopian's time pod and accidentally wiped out the future of the universe.
Wait a minute. What? No future?
Well, except maybe for the one where everyone is dead and Deponia is overrun by Fulox. No idea how that happened.
Oh no!
Sí,
I am
huye,
a
cabrón.
monster! Why didn't I listen to my father and study something sensible?
Well, I'm stumped.
Might have been better.
For all of us.
You are so right. You are so right.
Ay, Dios.
Forgive me, Father. I'm coming home.
Y así nos cargamos a Macrónica.
Huh. I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna miss him.
Kubak. Ya tenemos la máquina aquí.
It can just stay right there, in the ditch of history. We did it! Mechronicle will never arrive in Kuvak. The future has been restored.
Let's hope you're right.
No idea. It's not easy to keep track. But what could possibly go wrong now?
Let's not think about that.
Ya. No me atrevo demasiado a tocar la palanca.
Now would not be a good time.
Vale.
Without Mechronicle's arrival, the cycle should be broken. Maybe we finally have a future again.
Vale, qué fácil ha sido quitarse a Macronicle fuera del mapa y ya está tú.
Ah, there you are. You don't need to worry anymore. It's all taken care of.
Oh, who are you?
Fufnix, he's seen us!
Don't panic. We're time travelers too. I stole your time pod and accidentally wiped out the future.
I beg your pardon?
Then you created a time loop to lure me back here. But now it's all taken care of.
You just have to be careful when you enter interim time. It's swarming with Fulogs.
Whereby they can't regroup once the future is reopened.
Obviously true. Perhaps you are right and we've managed it this time.
It's a big load of schnufflefo to me. What are Fulogs anyway?
Long story.
We'd be happy to tell you the whole thing on the way. And it would be so kind of you to drop us off somewhere, so we can't interfere with anything.
Just be too stupid if we were to accidentally trigger another Armageddon.
Uh-huh. Very well.
And are you sure that everything has been returned back to normal?
Well, this time travel business is pretty complicated. But yeah, I think everything's fine now. Hey you, stop making so much noise. I worked all day on my balloon and... What the junk is going on here?
Okay, no one move a muscle.
This is an outrage. I want to know what is going on here immediately. And I want to know what you plan to do with us.
Well, fair enough. Luckily, we had a Shinshuma Klux with us, which enabled us to fernungle your Shinshumas.
What? Nobody fernungles my Shinshumas.
It's not what you think.
Is this about eradicating memories?
Okay, it is what you think.
It's not what I thought. What about you? Well, I was thinking about an ocelot. Ocelots are really funny. Yeah.
Quiet! If one of you two is
Otra
not
vez
happy
con
with
the
this
Rufus.
idea, then so much the better, because only one of you can be fernungled anyway.
He will then have the honor of rescuing Deponia together with Gold.
I choose Rufus.
Great.
Not you. We're talking about the other Goal, who is still on Elysium at this point in time.
What? But what's going to happen to me?
You are going to be Busak, just like the spare Rufus.
Will you please stop with your miserable you-talks, schmoo-talks?
I think the correct expression in your language is iced.
What?
Just wait a minute.
What did you think? You don't belong in this time.
The risk that you'll get involved again is just too great.
So, you have a choice. One of you is going to have their memories wiped, and will need to do everything again.
Oh no. Everything? All over again? Not me.
The other one and Goal will be iced.
That doesn't sound very tempting either. Not high on my list either.
Just decide amongst you, whilst Kugo looks for a suitable fuse.
Aquí está Tag.
Is there no other solution?
No!
Yeah.
You let him push you around too much, Kugo.
Oh, I'm used to that. You can imagine what it was like for me at school with that name. Kugo Hitsunugo. Kugo Hitsunugo.
Aw, kids can be so cruel. That's Tuck. Good old Tuck.
Que lleva el sombrero.
I can't talk to him out loud. Otherwise, I'll blow his cover. Luckily, we're an experienced team and understand one another without words.
Hey, stop with the stupid faces! Stop that now, before my front foot accidentally slips!
I'm really not that hot on having my Shinshumas fernungled, but maybe it's better than being Busak.
Hey! What are you doing? Oh, you idiot! You knocked over the Shinshuma Klux!
Oops.
What a foofnex. No false moves, understood?
One more try. Hey, Tuck, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Then the training paid off.
I learned from the best, sir. Rufus, sir.
Oh, come on. You're embarrassing me. One sir is more than enough.
Yes, sir.
Now for my plan.
Desconocidos utópicos. ¿Crees que podrías llegar hasta nuestras cadenas por el túnel desde otro lado?
Can you reach our bonds through the back tunnel?
Difficult. Luckily, I know exactly what to do.
¿Ah, sí?
I won't duck this up.
You can do it, Tuck.
I'm just waiting for your command.
Es que os he quedado yo con un patito, a ver.
Okay, change of plan.
I'll follow you anywhere, sir.
Then you'll like the new plan even more.
You say jump, and I ask where.
Es que reducir.
You have to
Vamos a comprobar si saca otro
overpower the
objeto, porque lo del
Utopians.
pato.
Difficult. Luckily, I know exactly what to do.
Si no, usaremos el pato.
As soon as I break cover, there is no turning back.
Esto me gusta más, pero ya no me acuerdo qué es. El estrangulador,
You
¿no?
can do it, Tuck.
No, el inversor.
I'm just waiting for your command.
No estoy seguro. Venga.
Okay, on my command.
Estúpida oreja.
If I don't make it, just leave me behind.
You can do it, Tuck.
It was an honor to have served with you, sir.
And go.
Se lo toman con calma, ¿eh?
Abort!
¿Por qué?
I have no clear line of fire.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Just wait for the signal.
I have understood everything and will do exactly what you expect of me, sir.
¿Qué?
Right. Fits.
That's fortuitous, for I finally found the fuse.
Well done, Kugo. Ha! Now it's all back in place again. Which one of you is having the brainwipe?
We need more time to think. This isn't a decision you make every day. You have to weigh all the pros and cons. Do you maybe have a flip chart?
Enough of this, Buffnox. I'll choose you.
What? Why me?
Pikachu.
Because you are obviously the Clash Schmogo here. Don't attempt to fight it. It will make the pain easier to bear. We will begin as soon as the Shinshuma Klux is fully charged.
Now!
What's that meant to be? An epileptic fit?
Can't you hear me? Now!
Don't think for a minute that your limited pantomime skills will be able to alter a single thing.
Damn it, Tuck! That was the signal!
What kind of signal?
When I do this, it means now!
Hey, Rolex, there's another one there. Now what?
Never mind now. We'll take care of him in a minute.
It means throw now! Now!
And energy!
Throw already! Throw!
Too late.
Ah. He fallado. ¿Por qué he fallado? Le he dado, como ha dicho.
Well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? With no memories of his adventures the other side of time, Rufus tried everything in the book to get back to Elysium.
Au.
That's how he eventually got to know me. He rescued me from the claws of the Organon, tried to return me to Elysium, and together we finally saved Deponia from certain destruction.
Buenos
In the
tiempos.
end, though, he let go. And he fell. Until suddenly...
Ooh.
Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick! Wait. You don't know this bit yet, do you?
No.
Hurry!
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! Is it really you? Or am I already dead?
You were going to be dead. I couldn't allow that to happen.
Huh, but cutting your hair off is okay.
Now, shut up and help me pull you up.
Stop this instant! Let the man go!
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before.
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let him fall, then we will return you back to your time.
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. So for the last time, let him go!
Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing. You're just bluffing! You wouldn't allow me to fall to my death. I will pull him up, whether you like it or not.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
Quite sure. Right, let's be having you. Upsy daisy!
Ah.
Gotcha. I've done it. Looks like we're quits then. This time, I saved you.
Yeah, looks like you did. Unfortunately, there's kind of a snag.
Why?
Well, they were not bluffing.
Huh?
What the? Hey, we're alive! The rear thrusters must have slowed the fall. Hear that, Goal? We're alive! We're... Goal? Goal? Oh no, not that! Goal!
¿Y esos ojos?
Goal!
Me he perdido tanto ya. Uh-oh. Eso he hecho yo.
Chillbox batteries depleted. Switching to emergency. Danger! Danger! Consume food or replace batteries.
¿Qué coño?
Oh, what's going on?
Not sure. Don't think we're dead, though.
I'm rather glad those utopians meant iced when they said iced.
Warning! Warning! Plasma explosion detected. Distance 512 clicks. Thermonuclear chain reactions will spread across the planet. Structural integrity of scrap crust will fail in 1 minute. Warning! Warning! Your provisions are in danger of defrosting.
Wait a minute! The world is gonna end in 1 minute?
And me, being the idiot I am, forgot to cancel the post.
Great things, these multifunctional refrigerators.
No sé qué ha pasado.
Hide from a thermonuclear explosion in a refrigerator? That's nuts even by my standards. Now we can save the world together one more time.
Why? Have you got a plan?
Don't rush me. The minute isn't up yet.
Camino abajo. Ah, vale, estamos justo, bueno, donde estaban los tíos aquí, pero claro, esto es el futuro. Aquí estaba la casa de Tony. Bueno, el padre.
The chrono card, of course.
Kubak. No hay más lugares.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Oh, please, no. Is there no other way?
I don't see any.
We won't remember anything, right?
That won't change the fact that it was a great time.
Yes. It certainly has been. So long, Rufus.
It was an honor, Goal.
Das un beso ya, hostia. Oh. ¿Qué se ha fumado esta gente?
What a nightmare! I was old. I'd had a mustache. All my friends were dead, and Elysium had fallen from the sky. Also, I blew Deponia. Talk about sick. I mean, a mustache? Really? Luckily, everything's the way it was before. I can hardly wait to tell my sweet pony about it.
No me
Bubble wrap
fastidies.
from the post. What was I gonna do with it? Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave it here until I remember what I want. Sweet! The balloon filled with gas while I slept. Now, all I have to do is adjust the flame, and then it's to Elysium and beyond! Tony won't believe her eyes. I better get her crystal glasses back. Not that anything would happen to them.
Miedo me da ya esto.
I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for.
Has dicho que vas a embalar.
True. The last thing I need on my balloon...
Ahora debería aparecer Macrónica.
Time to get to work. No, stop! This seems vaguely familiar somehow. That's exactly the way things happened in my dream. I had forgotten the bubble wrap. And that's when everything went to pieces. Tony was so angry that we broke up. And then I uncovered an Organon conspiracy and started a revolution? Well, note to self, stay away from sampling the adhesives before bed. These visions aren't all bad. I should become a prophet. Nina, Nina, let me through.
Ahí está.
Hey, stop! You can't park here. You... Oh boy, somehow my vision missed this.
Wait. You don't want to seriously tell the whole story from the beginning again, do you?
But that's the point. Now that I cut out the power inverter and that thought thingy, I can remember everything.
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't you just say you had missed?
So I did, you blockhead. Each and every one of the thousands of times I can now remember.
Oh,
But
Dios.
I finally hit it. Hey, didn't you see the awesome special effects? Why do you think I look so old? Eh?
I was distracted.
The power inverter inverted the effect of the shishu whatever.
Shinshuma clocks.
Memory laser. Instead of forgetting, I now remember everything. Memories of over 100 years of the same old story. You think your skin would hold out any better?
Oh, it's just a trick. Nothing more than a phony magic trick.
Do I look like I use trickery? I got gout, young fella. We completely underestimated the problem. We aren't dealing with just one loop. The time loop you created with the Chronocar was only a small loop within a much larger one. And that larger loop has 2 loops of its own, one of which has a lot more loops.
Oh, Dios.
The big loop only starts again at the end of the second loop.
What is that old fool driveling on about?
I think I know what he means. It's like a pizza box that you fold in the middle, and then take a pen, and...
No, not like a pizza box. It's actually quite simple, but just complicated. All this has already happened countless times, too often to count. And if you laser me again this time, it's just gonna repeat over and over. Goal and I will save Deponia. I'll fall. She'll try to catch me. You'll cut the cable. Goal will die. I'll blow the world to smithereens. Goal and I will thaw and crank back time. Then everything is back to the beginning, and I'll meet one McThingy, what's his name? Steal the time pod, save future Goal from the future, jump off Elysium, and after we've chased across half the planet and through all the different times, we'll end up sitting here in the end again. The only difference, this time I managed a hit with the power inverter, and that's why I know this is our only chance to break the cycle.
Oh, yes? And just how are you gonna do that?
You look like you couldn't even bite through a cracker.
Yeah, there's more wind in these old lungs than you have in your entire lard butt, Greenhorn. I have a plan. First, we need to erase his memory.
What? But...
After all, someone has to make sure that Deponia is saved. As soon as he's back to sleeping unaware in the balloon again, the time will be right for another brilliant Rufus maneuver.
Oh, great. You got any more bright ideas?
Huh? Who are you?
Someone who is going to rip you a new O-buff! You have completely and utterly destroyed our Umux!
And the time loop is still there, just as before. So, somewhere in the far future, everything is repeating itself. Again and again.
Well, that's wishful thinking. As we haven't iced you, no one will be able to turn back time this time. The old Rufus is going to blow up Deponia, and that will be it.
Oh. Well, at least it isn't the same stupid ending as before, right? Haha.
Don't rejoice too soon.
Rufus?
What now? Another one of them?
Which Rufus are you?
I am the Rufus you left behind on Elysium, you idiots.
That's impossible. We eliminated you before we took care of future Goal.
You tried to kill him.
Of course. Otherwise, he would have stopped the other Goal.
But you didn't mention anything about that.
They only know half the story.
Oh, Dios.
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Está un poco harto.
How long does he want to stay in that shower? No, he's gonna come out wrinkle-skin.
Esto es de locos ya.
Something is different, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah, did you really think that you could simply steal our Umux just like that?
Well, you thought wrong.
You don't belong in this timeline.
We will have to remove you.
Oh yeah? You'll have to catch me first.
Hey! Stop!
Estoy tratando de razonar, pero
I
es un
said,
poco difícil.
just stop!
You can't escape your destiny! Even if it's got a terribly heavy costume on, and consequently gets out of breath easily.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Right. Now you fall.
No, ya no están aquí.
Let's move.
Hide, quickly! There's a wild elephant running around out there!
I know! He's right behind me!
Oh no! Hold me, Tanner! As long as we have love, we've got nothing to fear, Henna, darling.
Blech. Let's move. Now we're going to get you.
No sé si era la máquina. Maybe.
There's not much of a selection. Apparently, there's just one single portal within reach.
Nos vamos
Trying
ahí.
to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
¿Lo que era? ¿Dónde? Ah, sal. ¿Dónde está el bloqueo que dice? Ay, ¿qué hago yo ahora con esto?
So many clock hands. Why do I have the feeling they're smiling at me? Doesn't matter. Gut feeling is gut feeling.
Eso no estaba antes.
Nope. Without tools, I can just let this gut feeling go right out the back door. Yeah, got them.
No sé qué acabo de hacer, no sé qué acabo de hacer. Ay, ahora mi gato se pone a llorar. ¿Qué hago con esto? Música, no quiero música.
Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of...
Mierda, la jodemos.
Hey, this looks exactly like the first menu. Interesting. Haha! I knew I could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey, stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling. What? This isn't the interim. I must have passed straight through a second portal.
Bleh.
Oh, will you look at that? This is Goal's childhood.
Stop making such a noise down there, little lady. As you know, disobedience leads to chaos. Chaos leads to garbage, and garbage leads to Deponia.
He has just disqualified himself from ever taking his hypothetical grandson for the weekend. In my vision, I had to babysit a baby Goal too. But she turned out to be a cuckoo in the nest.
Cierto, joder, mierda, está corriendo el reloj. No sé qué he hecho con las manecillas, pero bueno.
Let's see what a prime controller eats for lunch. How exciting! An apple and a message. I packed you something healthy for a change. All that candy will ruin your teeth in the long run. Ah, I can understand some of his bitterness now.
No pillo nada. El violonchelo de fácil. No sé qué hago, de verdad, no sé qué hago.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to teach her the finer points of it, but she'll grow up to be a perfectly acceptable.
El piano fácil.
Okay, okay. You liked your book. I get it up.
Tengo que darle algo, un casco. Oh, mierda, oh, mierda.
Unfortunately, but
Venga, dáselo.
where am I? Oh, there I am, behind you. Children are so stupid.
No sé qué hago.
Crap, locked. I'm trapped.
Oh,
Ah!
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now it's my turn to seek, right?
No, wrong again. It's your turn to be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
oh.
Ah!
¿Qué ¿Qué he hecho con Goal ahora?
The portal that they had opened under my feet led into the interim. There, I was caught in the middle of a huge junk avalanche that dragged me into the depths. As if an entire city were to slide into the gaping jaws of hell.
Paradox City. The whole place must have slipped down when the future opened up underneath it.
Yes, but this timeline also came to an end. After an eternity in free fall, I finally landed there. My last thought was if only I had a weapon with which I could open portals. Maybe I could have used it to slow my fall.
That doesn't explain how you got onto our back seat.
No, it doesn't. I wanted to build a little tension. I assume that this whole thing has happened like this thousands of times. And every time I came to on Elysium and had forgotten everything, almost everything, because the sequences gradually became more and more familiar.
Don't go!
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Otra vez, no me fastidies, tío.
I think I have deja vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah!
Did you really think that you could...
Hey! Stop!
Bueno, al menos se ahorran algo.
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
¿Qué?
What are neighbors for? No, really, what are they for?
Antes no lo ha pillado, estaba en la puerta de los vecinos y esto también lo ha pillado, no sé por qué.
Yeah, got them.
¿Qué? Tengo las tenaces y están aquí otra vez. No, bueno, eso está en uno.
Gold never told me that she once had Nope. Always.
¿Por
Time to
qué
get
no?
out of here. Not some kind of.
Ahora sí va.
Nope. Always. Time to get out of here.
Vale, tengo que darle al bloqueo. Entonces puedo seleccionar. No, aire acondicionado, problema.
I knew I could.
Hey! Stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling.
Oh, and again. Pero tengo leche, no sé por qué.
Hey, looky here. Ding ding. Ah! Okay, okay. Somehow I doubt that will make a big difference. Let's see what I'm... How exciting. I can't... All that...
No sé qué hago exactamente con esto.
Oh, there are... Behind you! Children are so stupid. Hey! Oh.
De verdad que no tengo ni idea.
Hey, the Telly Buddies! That was my
Buddies.
favorite series until they changed Stinky Winky's voice. I cried and threw my porridge around for an entire week. But last Monday I was finally over it. Goal seems to like it too. I hope she's sitting close enough to see everything.
Hipnotizado.
Coochie-coo! Which good little baby. Winky wink! Yeah, almost right.
Vale, no sé muy bien qué hago.
Well, I'm trapped.
No.
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us, human?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now it's my turn to seek, right?
No. Wrong.
Venga,
It's
vale. Oh.
For crying.
Hey,
Room service.
¿Pero qué? No entiendo nada.
I think I.
Vale, sí.
Ah, did you?
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? That's all I could get.
No sé qué hago, en serio.
Gold never told me she should. Actually, I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, slowly and as long as I'm careful. Whoops!
Ah, las gafas.
It doesn't seem to make any sense, but I have the distinct feeling that I'm on the track of something here.
Ah, cómo lo engancho. Tengo que ver algo para enganchar. Oh, Dios. A ver. A ver, me imagino... Ahora estamos... No. A ver, me imagino que habrá que hacer algo con la infancia de Goal para que haya alguna repercusión en el futuro. Nos falta algo aquí. No me debo haber dejado.
For crying out loud.
hey,
¡Calla! Oh. Cago en todo. Sí, venga, largo.
Ah!
Hey! Stop!
Algo me debo haber dejado ahí con la Goal pequeñaja. Dos veces lo tengo, bueno.
Actually, I'm on. Whoops!
No, idiota. Ay, te voy a pillar los cristales.
Come on, do you... It doesn't seem to make any sense, but as if a sleight of...
Calla.
I don't know what I've built here. A bottle full of... That's why it...
Me falta algo.
Why does the word... That's just like... Or...
Por si acaso voy a dejar este aquí.
The milk would fit, but I doubt that the elephant is after me.
No, tiene que ser en el pasado. Algo me dejó en el pasado, seguro.
Time to get out of here. Not some kind of...
Hey!
What? This is... I have the feet...
Calla. Oh,
I'm trapped!
esto no es nada. Ay. Ah, no. Vale. Ahora vamos otra vez a hacer lo mismo.
Oh, what do you thought?
Esto aquí.
Perishable milk?
Que no he probado las gafas aquí.
As you can see...
Vale, pillamos esto. Cambiamos por esto.
Oh, behind you!
Dame esto.
And almost.
No. ¿Pero por qué estoy volviendo a hacer? Algo me falta para...
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
And
Cuando hago eso, bam.
for crying. Hey,
Silencio.
I think it's but Ah! Hey! Stop! Got milk? That's all I could get. Yeah. A bottle? That's why. Actually, I wanted to leave on the other hand as long. Whoops!
Arco, me cago en...
Why does the word tap? That's just jib like or. It doesn't seem to make. But I don't know what I've built, but it looks. Hey, I wherever I. Something is ringing a. Steady. Ha! Who's the man? Rufus is the man.
Por fin. Al final no hemos hecho una boda al rebelde ni nada. Todo esto por los caramelos. Que se le caigan los dientes. A Ulises y le pillemos el fijador. Los portales después. Esquiva los portales abiertos para dejar atrás a los tópicos. Abre todos los portales. Pues es que... Joder. ¡Que dispares! No vale eso que me aparezcan portales de repente, malditos. Ah, vale, hay una especie de pendiente aquí. ¡Ah, mierda! Estúpida pendiente. No puedo moverme. Despista esta mierda, aunque no lo parezca. Ay.
That's a waste of time. It's impossible to survive a fall like that. He was smashed to pieces on the ground.
Talking about ground, what's happened to the future? There shouldn't be any ground here.
What could we have overlooked?
We'll have to go back again. But first, let's check around that corner there.
Very well. Better safe than sorry.
Well, look at that. It's our Umux.
Someone else is trying to interfere with the course of history.
It's very easy for us.
Ah, la igual del futuro.
I've got an idea.
¿Qué hago? Ñe, ñe, ñe. Ah.
Yay! Ow! This time I really broke every bone in my body. I guess it's about time. The pain. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Está roto.
With the last of my strength, I crawled onto the back seat.
Oh, empiezo a odiar esto, eh.
Storage compartment. Then I lost consciousness.
And now you are stuck here, too. Well done. Is the bit where we realize what use this is to us going to come now?
I think I understand. You were already in Kuvak when we got rid of Machronicle, but you were also there, exactly the same, when we didn't do that. No matter which time loop we're talking about, Rufus is sitting in the back seat, here!
Hello?
As well as in the other timeline, where Machronicle got to Kuvak.
You mean he was also cowering on the back seat when Rufus and Machronicle stole the time pod?
And now, full speed ahead! Ah! Oops, guess that was reverse.
As well as during your side trip to future Elysium's ruins. Exactly.
There's a fire extinguisher in the storage compartment behind you. Could you please?
Oh, right.
I think you're... that doesn't matter. It'll work. A fire extinguisher is a fire extinguisher, right?
He was there when you brought Future Goal to Elysium.
Oh, that was a piercing, was it?
Change the subject, okay?
If we have to. What's our next move?
And disappeared with her into interim time.
Wicked. But that means...
Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick!
No, wait!
Yikes!
Well, peekaboo, surprise!
Rufus? But how on earth did you get there?
It's a long story, which we don't really have time for, right? Right. I want to keep you from... Oh, look, Barry. Hello, Rufus! I want to keep you from making a big mistake. Whatever you're up to, it won't turn out well.
Oh, you think so? Then just you watch. Rufus, your hand, now!
No! Stop!
Hurry! What are you waiting for?
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! How can you be here? And who is he?
Well, I'm here to save you, but who knows what he's doing here?
Then let me explain. I'm here to warn you. About what? That you've gained weight? A postcard would have been enough. I want to stop you from ruining the ending.
Oh, just shut up, will you? Both of you just shut up and help me get you in here!
Stop this instant! Let the man go! Actually, the men!
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before!
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let them fall, then we'll return you to your time!
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope. Now for the last time,
Let them go! Who or what the hell is that?
Haven't a clue, but I'm sure they're just bluffing.
No, they're not. Goal, you know me. I'm the Rufus who saved you from your future, but that future no longer exists.
That is the whole point of this.
Now, you don't understand. Somehow, we've fallen into a time loop. We have to break the cycle. Future? What's all this talk about the future?
Let's just assume that you are right. Do you have a plan to get us out of this almighty mess?
Of course I have a plan.
Then spit it out!
Continúa propulsado. Si nos agarramos a un satélite errante, podemos mantener la calma y esperar un milagro. Solo puedes hacer una cosa otra vez.
There's only one thing you can do. You have to let go.
Okay, that seems a bit extreme, but as long as it's part of another brilliant Rufus maneuver, it's all right by me. So, what's your plan? You parked your hoverboard under the next cloud. Or have you got a whistle with which you can summon the eagles? Or, wait a minute, no. You exchanged all of us with holograms, right? Come on. Out with it. I let go and then what? How the heck are you planning to break your fall?
Noche otro pulsado bajo el abrigo. Conozco un portal secreto un poco más abajo. He estado un par de ornitorrincos voladores.
I know a secret portal into the future, just a little further down.
Right, I knew you'd think of something. I suggest we jump on 3.
No.
1,
No.
2...
Wait a minute! What do you mean we? You can't come with us. You have to let them return you to your time.
Forget it. I have not traveled this far to wait alone in the ruins of my world for another miracle. What if you don't succeed? My mind is made up. I'm coming with you. So, are you ready?
I'm ready to roll. No, that's impossible. I ran out of ammunition for my tachyon crossbow.
I don't even know what that means. Does this portal exist or not?
I'm afraid not.
Then it's high time you came up with a real plan B. Okay?
Whatever happened to the good old pull us up thing? I think that's slowly starting to sound like an option. No. I already told you pulling us up is out of the question. I'll think of something. I still don't...
Yes, I heard, but how are you going to prevent you ending up as a crater on Deponia?
Not at all. We won't survive.
What? What kind of plan is that?
Try to understand. It's not about saving him or me here. What? Why? Since when? We're already history. But for you, Goal, there's still a future. I'm sorry for giving you false hope. Both of us. Make it 3. I should never have brought you back from your future. I wanted to find a better ending, and I came within a hair of ruining everything we achieved. Deponia is now in a time loop. Happy ending? Nothing of the kind. And the ending you're creating here is the worst of all. I didn't want to tell you this, but if you do this, Goal will die. Afraid so. And I grow a mustache. No, you're lying. Why are you lying?
So, there is no hope for us? What's happened
You're
has happened
lying.
and there's no way of reversing it?
Nonsense. There is always hope. And you can do all sorts of impossible things. And you definitely should. Tons of them. Several times a day. You can defeat the Organon, travel to Elysium, find a practical use for half-fashion, and pick stars from the heavens. Even the past can be changed, if required. But if you undo all the great impossible things that you have achieved, then you have to do them all over again. Only then, they're no longer quite as impossible, you know? Do you really want to change what you went through together? Destroy the world over and over just to save it again? You fought together for one goal. What are you fighting for if it never ends? But this is your moment. The decision is yours. I've said all I can say, and I'm at the end of my strength. Bon voyage.
No! No!
What a jerk.
For sure. Oh, what does he know? There's always a way, right? Come on, just say it. We'll make it! Somehow.
I think he was right, Goal. It would be really stupid if everything we've been through had never happened.
Could you wrap it up already?
And anyway, changing the past? That's child's fuff next.
We've done far more impossible things.
We divided your personality in 3.
Cloning you?
Hello?
Shrunk you and put you in Bozo's ear?
Huh? When did that happen?
You were asleep at the time. The important thing is, though, that we had a great time together.
Yes, we certainly did.
Only the most impossible thing of all, I did alone. Let you go. Maybe that's the one thing that we should correct. Let's do it together.
But I can't do that.
Our patience is at an end. We are now going to count to Zux. Angle, Bongo, Schnicks, Double Schnicks, Klobitz.
I never had the chance to say goodbye. So goodbye, Rufus.
Klobitz 2,
We had such an awesome time.
Ubel,
Yeah, super awesome.
Korklatch, Nasal.
Zux.
Nice. Although, wait a minute.
As I have mentioned before, the end was never our creation. It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it, and somehow outmaneuver it once again. Perhaps we're not doing so bad after all. The Utopians took me back to the time when Rufus and McChronicle had picked me up. Of course, I was still grieving, but there was also something new and old. Hope. I've been thinking about the other Rufus a lot. Was there another goal, too? I would have liked to have found out more about their adventures. But apart from me and the Utopians, no one knew that they had ever existed. And that above all, everything had not been in vain. They left no trace, except in my memories.
Oh, Dios. Y ahora qué hace. Oh, Dios, qué paranoia. Oh, y el puto bucle este aquí ahora al final en el Elíseo, la madre que los parió. Bueno, acabo viendo el objetivo, pero joder, me ha costado. Bueno, la verdad, no me preguntéis. Ya os lo dije al principio, digo, tengo la sensación de que aquí no se van a... O sea, el tema de viajar por el tiempo siempre trae muchas incoherencias, muchos cabos sin resolver. Siempre te haces preguntas, ¿y si pasa esto? ¿Y si tal y cual? Y no hay una respuesta que sí que digas muy clara. Y como, bueno, los Deponia son así de tontos, pues digo, seguro que la van a liar para que no le busques mucho sentido. Bueno, creo que han tratado de ponerle sentido, explicación a todo, pero ha sido un lío padre. La verdad es que no me da demasiadas ganas de pensar demasiado en el tema. ¿Y qué hacen a estos en el Elíseo? Bozok, McChronicle y Doc. Bueno. Bueno, aún así ha estado bien como historia, aunque nos deja pues cómo estaban las cosas o cómo terminaron las cosas. Supongo que os sentiréis igual de decepcionados, como me decíais algunos que terminaba el tercer capítulo, el final de la trilogía. El cantante no ha salido casi nada, solo una vez creo, cosa muy rara, pero es que el juego ya se me ha hecho muy raro, no sé. No parece el mismo que los anteriores, no sé si decir que no está muy inspirado del todo. Si han querido probar otro tipo de estructuras y han habido quejas porque eran demasiado difíciles los anteriores, porque fáciles no son, no vamos a negarlo. Pero aquí era como estar continuamente encasillado y, bueno, con pocas opciones para resolver las cosas. O sea que acabas dando con la solución. Una cosa es dar con un objeto y no sabes para qué lo necesitas hasta que lo ves, hasta que te empiezas a figurar una idea. Otra cosa distinta es que encuentres un objeto y que acto seguido o lo que es la siguiente escena pues tengas que utilizarlo porque no tienes muchas más opciones, ¿no? Muy encasillado todo, en planos muy encasillados. Una estructura extraña. Bueno, no es que sea malo, obviamente he jugado aventuras gráficas muy buenas y tampoco es que fueran muy complicadas. Pero no sé, ya me sienta esto un poco inspirado. Yo no lo veo tan especial como la trilogía anterior. No sé si esto abre una nueva trilogía o es simplemente un capítulo curioso, ni más que nada, otro Deponia más. Pero bueno, no ha estado mal tampoco. En fin, espero que hayáis disfrutado. Vamos a dejarlo ya aquí. Voy a editar bastante este vídeo porque he pasado ahí del inicio, he dado muchas vueltas hasta que he acabado viendo qué había que hacer. Y nada, pues iremos terminando Bloodborne por otro lado. Y nada, esperar a que salga Deus Ex Mankind Divide. Si todo va bien, pues eso. Nada, poco más. Eso, nos veremos en otras series, perdón, y espero que hayáis disfrutado. Un saludo y a cuidarse.